But my gosh, this Donna Brazile story that Sam has alerted us to is
Donna
crazy.
Brazile authored a piece for Politico that was posted this morning, and it's essentially a post-mortem of what happened in the 2016 race. She was, of course, named interim chair of the DNC after Debbie Wasserman Schultz stepped aside last July. And Donna Brazile this morning destroys Debbie Wasserman Schultz, says she's responsible, and also that the Clinton campaign fully took over the process. The narrative is written around, she promised Bernie Sanders, Donna Brazile, that she'd get to the bottom of whether or not it was rigged against him, the primary process. And her conclusion effectively was, in a lot of ways, yes, it was. And she also goes on to say she would get out in the country. She didn't believe the polls. She saw no enthusiasm for Hillary Clinton. It's a little of rear-end covering, but it's an explosive piece.
By the way, I can tell you, I talked to her 3 months before the campaign ended, and she was saying the same thing off the record. Yeah. So where do we go from here?
Well, I mean, none of this is a surprise. I mean, the Democratic Party is undergoing an identity crisis post-Obama, in no small measure because they were undergoing an identity crisis during the Obama era. They suffered down the ballot significant losses in the state legislature and all the governor's mansions. They have never been able to explain succinctly what they're about in the way the Republicans have. Republicans can say we're the party of small government, low taxes, personal responsibility. Democrats believe that government has a role to play in our lives, but they're loath to say that because government polls poorly. So what national message they can actually craft for 2018 to regain locomotion, to get traction, remains to be seen, but I'll bet it won't be a better deal.
Isn't all the